Greetings everyone. This is a presentation for Sustainability Development course and our section Pesticides and Agrochemicals. This is being presented by Group 11 from XIMB. We will look at the agrochemical market overview in the beginning and then we'll proceed towards understanding the sector in detail. The first slide merely talks about how the condition and scenario is currently, which is around 125 technical grade manufacturers, 800 formulators, 145,000 distributors, and then comes the end consumers. Then the consumers are generally big farmers, and there are quite few challenges and opportunities present in this sector, and that's why it becomes very lucrative. And try to understand the various stakeholders who are a part of this agrochemical chain. The first one is where the product innovators come in. The second one is where we try to provide an end-to-end farmer solution, which is from the pesticides company. There's a huge focus on on leveraging from IT and telecommunications industry, and there's a something called integrated pest management, which is very unique to this sector. Coming ahead, the basic question, why should we be caring about this particular sector? So there are a few things. If you look at the social benefits, environmental benefits, governance, and health and safety, there are enough reasons to really care for this. Another thing is the culture of consumption, which is very highly predominant in today's world. The whole business of just consuming things while not replenishing them back into the nature is disturbing the whole ecology in itself, and that's why the focus on this.
Next, we like to talk about how to identify leading companies. First of all, we look at the activities of the company that will make sense to our sustainability report. We'll look at the approach, how we'll go about the sustainability for that company, look at how they engage and the future of the company, and we will also make sure that we take care of the things that drive the change. So we look at the resources which will be allocated to the sustainability, and in the end everything will make sense only when we make sure that they report it properly. So from a functional perspective, I would like to say that the business case says that what is the problem and the business situation we have to understand. The trends and new ideas that have to be provided are that might have the potential to address the problem which we just identified in the business case. And for addressing this, we need to look at the tips and resources. That is, what is the potential, opportunity, and sources of facilitation. The major challenges that can be faced in this is that have the potential to make the proposed solution non-implementable, and how to mitigate this problem. So this is the sustainability diagram of the Rallies India Limited company. And Raleigh started its evolution journey from in Greece in the 19th century, and it started as an agrochemical business only after 1948. And it is a parent company under of Tata Chemicals, and subsidiaries include Zero Waste Agroorganics Limited, and it offers various products such as Glucovita, Raleigh Gold, Tata Bahar, Tata Upar, so basically under the Tata umbrella. And so now Raleigh Industries India Limited have now completely phased out of the red triangle, and it has more water based formulations to reduce the environment impact. It has been supporting farmers improving the yield by initiatives like more pulses programs, and it is into conservation mode, which says that it is into CO2 reduction, and also it adopts various renewable sources of energy, and it claims to have zero liquid discharge, and it is also making wealth from waste. So the next one is the Bayer Crop Science. So the Bayer Crop Science was incorporated in 2001, and it was headquartered in Germany. And Biocrop Science and Agriculture Market then entered into India via being headquartered in Mumbai, and engages in agri-care business, which involves the manufacturing, distribution, and sales of insecticides, weedicides, and other related agricultural products. And its manufacturing facilities in Himmatnagar, Gujarat at present. So, biocrop science also involves to help farmers and provide by providing safe, high quality, affordable food produced in sustainable way using less water and energy. And it calls itself an R&D based company that invests its time and energy into addressing some of the challenges faced by the farmers. And now we can look at what all are the percentages that the biocrop science is involved in as an agrochemical market. And it has a global market share uh, of 16.71%, whereas an Indian market share of 9.36%. So biocrop science also is claiming to have an energy efficient target between 2000 and 220. It plans to cut its greenhouse gas emission by 20% and improve its energy efficiency by 10%. And it also wants to reduce its E3 it wants to start its E3 sustainable cotton initiative and invest in biopesticides acquired by acquiring AgraQuest. And it's planning to start a sustainable potato venture and the Grey Project model by Lab Sutra to help farmers achieve better return on investments. And in India, also bio collaboration has been of very large effect, and Bio GoPro program has been started. And also, in the end, we need to ask the question that why sustainability, because it's causing having an adverse effect on the environment and the human health, and in the future it was called problem for the coming generations. And the reported cases of human intoxication by pesticides in Brazil were 2178 in 2007, whereas 4537 in 2013. So it's rapidly increasing, as we can see. And there is a major shift towards organic alternatives such as biopesticides.
Next, we look at Monsanto India Limited, a subsidiary of the Monsanto Company USA. With a presence of more than 6 decades in India, MIL is committed to help the Indian farmer produce more while conserving sustainably and to be successful. Monsanto proudly projects itself as a sustainable agriculture company committed to deliver products that help farmers grow better crops throughout the world. They have recently joined the World Business Council for Sustainable Development to further boost their efforts towards a sustainable world for all. They produce modified crop seeds like cotton, corn, fruits, oilseeds, and even vegetables. They aim to promote the yield of the land of the farm and also the efficiency, thus reducing the costs. Apart from seeds, Monsanto also manufactures herbicides which help the consumers remove unnecessary weed growing alongside the crops. It is committed to reporting in accordance with the Global Reporting Initiative and supporting the recently released United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. They have various practices in India, out of which Project 1, Share Programs, is a sustainable yield initiative project under which they integrate through farmer producer organizations and help them produce sustainably. Project 2 is impacting livelihoods through improved farming and integrated land and water resources development. They also have a kitchen garden project and school nutrition project, which is their third project in India under sustainable practices. They have some future commitments at the core, and they have at their core. At the core of Monsanto's business is a commitment to sound science and innovation, which enables their research team to deliver high quality products that provide benefits to farmers and the environment. To meet 2030 commitments, new vision for agriculture built upon three pillars, which are advanced breeding, biotechnology, improved agronomic practices, and goals of feeding, clothing, and fueling the world.
Next we have Dow Chemicals. Since 1950s, Dow agriculture business has been discovering, developing and bringing sustainable solution to the market for the growing world. Company is committed to helping farmers increase their crop productivity through higher yields, better varieties and targeted weed, insects and disease control. Their product and services balance the needs of boosting agricultural productivity while preserving the environment. Now the sustainability of Dow Chemicals. Dow provides world-class portfolio of leading-edge sustainable solution for modern agriculture. Those are insecticides, herbicides, fungicides, fumigants, pest management, nitrogen stabilizers, seeds, traits and oils. Now the sustainable practices followed by the Dow Chemicals in India. There are they are conducting mainly three projects, which are discovering, developing solution that help preserve the quality of our land, water, air, mitigating our environmental impact in manufacturing, packaging, and shipping. And the last one is the contributing to community success through meaningful collaborations. Now, the future commitments of Dow Chemicals are: by 2050, Dow will deliver $1 billion in value through projects that are good for business and good for ecosystems. By 2020, all R&D capital and real estate projects at Dow will be screened using Nature's Future Value Assessment, a tool we developed with the Nature Conservancy to measure the value of the ecosystem services. And the last one is the will support the development of an increasingly chemistry literate society through our commitment to STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math education, utilizing the passion and expertise of our trained people, volunteers, Dow STEM ambassadors.
Now we're going to speak about the best practices worldwide. So looking at the international best practices, the first one is 4R nutrient stewardship. It has 4 factors: right source, right rate, right time, and right place. Right source is more focused towards balanced supply of essential nutrients. Right rate is decisions based on soil nutrient capacity and plant demand. Right time is decisions based on dynamics of crop uptake, soil supply, nutrient loss risks, and field operation logistics. Right place is concerned towards addressing root soil dynamics and nutrient movement. So our primary focus is to reduce phosphorus losses to protect and restore water related ecosystems. Next in line is nitrogen oxide emission reduction protocol, that is NERP. In this one, nitrogen fertilizer is responsible for emission of nitrogen oxide emissions, but it is also the main driver of yield in modern high production systems. So there's a very important need for critical balance to be maintained in order to increase sustainability in long run. Next point is improving energy efficiency in ammonia production. Overall, an ammonia plant built today uses some 30% less energy per ton of ammonia produced than the one built 40 years ago. So, restructuring this has rewarded more efficient producers. Not only this, but we have seen sustainability practices incorporated into major players' routine production lines, which in turn has resulted in highly improved efficiency and overall production when we talk about the global scale. Next one is carbon capture and storage. In this we talk about carbon dioxide, which is currently captured at a number of ammonia production sites for use in manufacture of urea or in other industrial value chains. The expansion of CCS in ammonia production could be supported by appropriate policy decisions. After international best practices, let's move on to the Indian best practices. The first one is Integrated Nutrient Management Division, which comes under Ministry of Agriculture. This is mandated to ensure adequate availability of quality fertilizers to farmers, periodical demand of assessment and timely supply, promoting integrated nutrient management, soil test based judicious and balanced use of fertilizers in conjunction with organic manures and biofertilizers, promotion of organic farming, and the last one is ensuring quality control of fertilizers through implementation of fertilizer order. Next we speak about urea deep placement. In this one we speak of method of fertilizer application wherein fertilizer is compressed into pellets that are then placed underground in root zone of plants. This is primarily used for rice cultivation. It increases fertilizer's efficiency by acting as low cost slow release fertilizer product. The last one is integrated pest management system. In this we follow a systematic approach in reducing damage caused by pests to an acceptable level without harming the environment. That's all. Thank you.